WCBI News at 10 starts now.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Tommy Lopez. We start with breaking news, more fallout from Tuesday's elections. We found out tonight that party leaders have changed the result of an area primary race. Behind closed doors, Republicans have made a ruling tonight. The winner of the Starkville Ward 1 Republican primary race is now incumbent Ben Carver. Tonight, the Oktibbeha County GOP Executive Committee says it's going to allow 2 affidavit ballots that were originally disqualified. As of Tuesday night, Jason Camp had a 1-vote victory, but those 2 new ballots went for Carver, giving him the win by 1 vote. The 2 ballots were questioned because the sealed envelopes were not properly marked. The new total, still unofficial, and Carver would go on to face Democratic nominee Christine Williams in the general election in June. Members of law enforcement are calling it a big win after a successful drug roundup in Monroe County. Our Jory Talley rode along with the officers tonight and has more.
An undercover drug bust took place across Monroe County on Thursday. It involved multiple agencies from the county level up to the state level.
MBN, the Mississippi Highway Patrol, G Troop, and some F Troop. We had the Nettleton Police Department, we had the Amory Police Department, and several other agencies smoking drugs and driving to kill somebody.
The first stop was Nettleton, where officers and deputies set up roadblocks and made some interesting discoveries.
More ice.
That's ice in there.
Yeah.
What do we
He
got
gave it
here?
all to me. He was honest.
Those actions are the result of law enforcement taking a bite out of crime and a hit at drugs.
Some of them had ice, marijuana, baggies, so they're definitely selling. It's just a situation that what we're trying to do is just, make sure that they know that we're in business and we're not going to put up with them selling drugs and having drugs here in our county.
The last countywide drug operation was 6 to 8 weeks ago, and that one and this one share the same message, and it's one that's well known in Monroe.
You copy Monroe 9? We're not going to tolerate drugs in Monroe County. Zero tolerance, and that's what we're trying to send to these people. If you deal in drugs and you sell drugs, you use drugs, we're going to deal with you.
Several arrests were made in the roundup and many drugs were taken off the streets. Reporting in Monroe County, Jory Talley, WCBI News.
Yeah, they arrested dozens of people tonight in that drug bust. That operation ended in Amory tonight. We have an update on a story that we brought you first here last night on WCBI News at 10. Law enforcement and first responders landed a big one last night in Aberdeen Lake. Monroe County deputies went to the lake near Blue Bluff after fishermen spotted a truck under the water with their sonar. It took about 3 hours for wrecker crews working with the Monroe County Rescue Unit to pull the Ford pickup from the water. Sheriff Cecil Cantrell says that truck was stolen from Blue Bluff Campground 10 years ago. Stolen 10 years ago. A national group is helping in the recovery efforts of families of fallen law enforcement officers. This group is called Concerns of Police Survivors. It's launching a Mississippi chapter, and today it came through Tupelo for what it's calling the Road to Hope. National Police Week begins in less than 2 weeks. Rain did not stop hundreds in Tupelo from taking part in the annual National Day of Prayer rally. They filled city council chambers at Tupelo City Hall for the annual observance. The crowd sang, prayed, and listened to various preachers, encouraging Christians to pray daily for local, state, and national leaders. Organizers say that this is important for Christians to gather across racial and denominational lines to pray for the nation. And to our weather tonight, Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson is in with us. Keith, a bit cold tonight.
Well, Tommy, you know what? It looks and feels just like winter out there. Our Alpha Insurance time lapse from Columbus today shows us passing showers, the clouds, the cool weather. Boy, it's been a nasty day, raw and nasty 4-hour Thursday. Now, this is where we have the showers. Currently, northern parts of Lowndes County, parts of Monroe and Lamar counties over in Alabama. And upstream, we have some additional showers that could pivot back in here later on tonight and linger tomorrow morning. Now, assuming we see a little bit of sun, we could eke out some mid-50s or how about some mid-60s, not mid-50s, mid-60s tomorrow. If you hold on to the clouds, a little bit cooler, likely more 50s, but the weekend looks great. More in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Keith. It was a sweet celebration in New Albany tonight. There was a ceremony to honor the state's Small Business Person of the Year. Our Allie Martin caught up with the owner and has more on her recipe for success.
For as long as her mother can recall, Mary Jennifer Russell has loved to bake.
Out of my 4 children, she was the one that wanted to be beside me as soon as she was old enough to climb up in a chair and say, "Me help."
20 years ago, Mary Jennifer Russell began selling and marketing her baked goodies from her home, and Sugary's Bakery was born. In 2000, Russell moved to this downtown New Albany location. There have been several expansions, and now she has about 30 employees baking cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and other sweets from scratch every day.
We really do things the hard way because generally you can taste the difference if you go to the extra time to toast the nuts and cook icings and just really infuse our ingredients with extra flavors. That comes through in the quality of the finished product.
Russell is at her business nearly every day, but earlier this week, Mary Jennifer and her mom were in Washington, D.C., where she was named Small Business Person of the Year for the Magnolia State.
It's a great big deal to be honored for this award, and it just shows all the hard work that all the employees and the managers have put into this business over the past 20 years.
To see her in her element, to shine with her accomplishments was really, I was honored to be there and get to witness that.
Along with a busy retail location, Sugary's also does special orders for weddings, receptions, and other events, and they have a growing mail order business.
We worked with Corky's Manufacturing out of Memphis to kind of help us get our mail order line started, and now we handle all mail order production ourselves.
Employees at Sugary's are treated like family, which is another reason Mary Jennifer was named Small Business Person of the Year. Recently, she rented this apartment above Sugary's so employees can use it as a break room. Looking ahead, Russell wants Sugary's to continue its growth without sacrificing quality customers have come to expect.
If I can get 5, 10, 15% growth a year, that's a very manageable number for us.
Sugary's also uses local suppliers, and other well-known small businesses have products on the shelves at the Sweet Shop.
6 other Small Business Champion Award winners and 10 outstanding leaders from across the state were also honored there at the event. There's going to be some good tasting food this weekend in Columbus. The Market Street Festival begins tomorrow downtown. Tonight, event organizers threw a party at the Trotter Convention Center for all the sponsors of the event. The fun gets underway tomorrow night. There'll be a concert at 7 o'clock. There are events, of course, all day Saturday. Organizers expect more than 30,000 people to come to town. There's a theme this year that's going to take people back to the Cultural Revolution in the 60s and 70s.
Well, this year we're putting a different spin on things. We're doing a hippie theme. Everything kicks off tomorrow night at the Riverwalk. We're playing all 60s and 70s music. We have a band called the Throwback Experience.
And we'll be giving away a free car Saturday in the late morning time. Our Crank It Up contest will end with the lucky winner getting a made-over 2004 Nissan Titan. We have details on that on our website, WCBI.com. Who knows, some of these young artists may have their work for sale at a future Market Street Festival. The gifted art class at Aberdeen High School hosted an exhibition at the Elkin Theater. The teens covered a wide variety of subjects with their pieces. This annual event gives the students some recognition and also lets the public see the talent in the city.
It's a nasty night out there. That's what it is. We got rain in Columbus, Tupelo. It's cold, it's blustery, but things will improve for the weekend. Your full forecast is next.
Your first alert weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson.
Good to see you on this Thursday evening. Our Alpha Insurance time lapse from downtown Tupelo at Fair Park shows what a miserable day it was. Passing showers, clouds, cool temperatures, and some wind out there. Now things will improve. We just have to get through tomorrow. And you can see the clouds holding tough across the eastern part of our area tomorrow. We're looking at, if we're lucky, low 60s as we get into Saturday, just in time for the Market Street Festival. How about some low to mid 70s with a lot of sunshine? Right now we have liquid sunshine. We have rain showers. Northern Lowndes County, Caledonia, Amory over towards Sullivan and Vernon, Alabama. And we also have some shower activity in and around Tupelo, stretching back I-22 towards Memphis, and all of this moisture will pivot back down to the southeast later on, and we'll have some additional showers later tonight into tomorrow morning. The heaviest rain, though, by far, just to our east. We have this stubborn area of low pressure sitting overhead, keeping us cool, upper 40s to around 50 right now, and I think these values you see right now on your screen are going to be about our overnight lows tonight, so we'll hold steady tonight. We have some winds that will stay with us as well. Your forecast, generally speaking, upper 40s, scattered showers will continue. And for your Friday, we start out around 50 degrees, back into the 50s for your noon hour and into the low 60s during the course of the afternoon. Here's a visual depiction of what we expect. Cloud cover during the morning hours through the afternoon, and if we're lucky by the afternoon, some breaks will develop, especially across our western counties here where we may get into the mid 60s, but those of you that stay underneath the clouds, perhaps only upper 50s once again, especially east of 45. These numbers could be generous. If we do not see sun, you may stay in the 50s once again. So the clouds hold tough tonight, scattered showers, and then tomorrow afternoon, east of 45, the best chance for those clouds to hold tough. But if you live back to the west, you may see some more sunshine. So our forecast really split in two tomorrow across the area. Farther west, a better bet for some sunshine. But as we get into your Saturday, a better chance that we will all see that sun mixed in with a few friendly clouds. So here's our 7-day forecast. You can see that we will be looking at some warming temperatures the weekend. Absolutely amazing. If you're heading out to those concerts tomorrow evening for the Market Street Festival, jackets needed. Also, jackets needed early Saturday, and then we're just home free as we get into next week.
Yeah, the lows stay pretty low, even though we are going to see the warm-up into the weekend.
Dry air in place. It's just going to be a gorgeous weekend.
Yeah. All right, Keith, thank you very much. Area baseball teams are trying to punch their tickets to Pearl. Tom has scores and highlights coming up tonight. Stay with us.
Watching WCBI News at 10 with Tommy Lopez.
In tonight's Health Talk with Baptist, Baptist is talking more about treatment and prevention of skin cancer.
Hi, I'm Amanda Mordecai, an oncology nurse practitioner at Baptist Memorial Hospital, Golden Triangle. Tonight I would like to talk to you about ways that we can prevent and treat skin cancer. Current treatments such as surgery and radiation therapy work well for most basal and squamous cell skin cancers. Still, even some small cancers can be hard to treat if they are in certain areas of the body. Newer forms of non-surgical treatment such as topical drugs and laser surgery can help reduce scarring and other possible side effects of treatment. Most basal and squamous cell skin cancers are found and treated at an early stage when they are likely to be cured, but some can spread to other parts of the body. These cancers can often be hard to treat with current therapies such as radiation and chemotherapy. Most skin cancers can be prevented by following these tips. Seek the shade, especially between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Avoid tanning and ultraviolet tanning beds. Cover up with clothing including a broad-brimmed hat and ultraviolet blocking sunglasses. Use a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher every day. Apply sunscreen to your entire body 30 minutes before going outside. Reapply every 2 hours or immediately after swimming or excessive sweating. Keep newborns out of the sun. Sunscreens should be used on babies over the age of 6 months. Examine your skin head to toe every month. See your physician every year for a professional skin exam. Join us next time for Health Talk with Baptist.
Mail your topic suggestions to healthtalk@wcbi.com. Health Talk has been brought to you by Baptist Memorial Hospital, Golden Triangle.
The SEC West is coming down to the wire now. Every game matters for the Bulldogs. They take on the Aggies. We have highlights from College Station next in sports.
CBI Sports with Tom Ebel.
The Bulldogs travel to College Station for a crucial SEC West matchup against Texas A&M. Mississippi State has lost 4 straight to the Aggies, looking to buck that trend. Beautiful night for baseball at Bluebell Park over in College Station. It'd be a scoreless game in the second inning when Walker Pennington sends a ball down the left field line. Joel Davis, he's going to rumble in for the score for the Aggies. And here comes Cole Bedford. He's going to score as well. So the Aggies tack on 2 early on, but then the Bulldogs come right back. Here's Cody Brown, singles one to right over the second baseman's glove. Brent Rooker's going to be a play at the plate. Rooker's going to just edge the tag, gets in there safe. Bulldogs get on the board, but then the game gets blown wide open by Braden Shoemake. Grand slam, his first of the season. That would blow the game open. That'd be a 5-run inning for Texas A&M. The Aggies go on to take game 1 of the series. They win 9-2. A blustery night at Golden Wave Field for game 1 of 6A playoff series between Tupelo and DeSoto Central. Here early on, Gatlin Farr with the bunt, and everyone is safe. Wild throw is going to bring home a run. It'd be 3-1 Tupelo. After DeSoto Central scores 3, Golden Wave woke up in the 5th. Tanner Jaggers, that shot to the gap, scoring 2. Golden Wave, they're going to take the lead 5-4. They weren't done just yet. Ray Sandroni with a liner to left. That's going to bring home another RBI. It's 6-4, and after a wild pitch and a run scores, LeBrian Siddell hits a hard grounder. He beats it out, and the run comes home. It's 8-4, and Tupelo goes on to run away with game 1. They win 9-5 with the victory. Ingomar traveling to East Webster, fighting through that gloomy weather. Here in the 4th, Falcons up 5-1. Zach Kuhn delivers with bases loaded. Here comes Ross Sprouse. A brigade, Easton Williams and Kelton Hall, they cross the plate. Ingomar goes nuts. They lead big here early on, and they would stay hot from there. Jordan Hill beams one down the third base line. Cole Means is going to make it a 7-run 4th inning for Ingomar. But the Wolverines weren't going anywhere. John Austin Roberts, he slaps one right over the infield. That brings home That brings Art Thompson home. Wolverines would rally late, but it'd be way too much Ingomar. Falcons take game 1 of the series 11-6. The cold weather continued tonight in Nanuwaya.